Test. Hey, Bruce, how's it sound? Test, test, test. SK, can you hear me in the atrium? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Getting ready for graduation. Test, 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 test. Talking in the mic. Nothing to say. Just looking for the sound in the atrium. SK, how's it sound? Test, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm the sprint guy. Sign me up. Test, test. Bruce, what do you see in there? Test, test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test, test, test. Test in the mic, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? SK, can you hear me in the atrium? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Mr. Kennedy, how's it sound? Test, 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 1, 2, 3. Are we good? What's that? We are live right now. SK is testing the sound in the atrium. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Test, test, test. Sound check. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Bruce, how we doing? Test, 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 1, 2, 3. Audio check. Audio check, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
Good, but I'm only getting mono out of the left. Is there a way for you to take the mono signal and just double it so that it's mono through both ears?
I can check on the app if I walk back to you, but then I won't be standing here talking in the mic.
Well, we can switch spots.
All right.
Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, 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 check. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check, 1.
It's already on mixer mode, so I think the answer to that's
Okay. Very good. Then,
actually when I put mine in there, I'll just put yours right behind mine.
Oh, I appreciate that'll work.
We're right here.
Yours was. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Whoa, lights. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Yep.
You're sweating bullets up here.
Yeah, we will. I gotta go get the kids.
Yeah, you go ahead. Thanks.
Yeah, so I can hear audio coming from that. All right, don't say anything silly. Is it giving us updates? Yes, right now you're on that entire mic. So this has 30 seconds. You can edit to broadcast. When we had, this was 2 years ago, the prior election, not the one that was recently, we had
He was talking and nothing came out.
I don't know. It's showing up here. I'm not hearing it visually.
Why is he standing next to the camera?
An hour ago. It's showing up here. I can see it. Like, it does that.
I'm sure there is, but I don't know it. They might just give us a mic here. Come on. Come on, Bruce Lee. They said it was just on. Who would have been using it? I heard something.
Testing, testing. Testing. This is a first. This is a first.
Yeah.
You went without the hat on. Well, you're smart.
That's what I did last time. I put it on.
No, you know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to do this. I'm throwing it back.
That's gonna
Something in my face.
Oh man, not Bob. Just making it into it. Just give us a mic, man. For now.
Yeah, but then we get up here and this isn't working, so.
Right. I agree. I see what you're saying, but they should have a mic. The mic's
Who unplugged my microphone?
The one in the blue. The one in the blue there.
The microphone right there.
Is that?
Just because. Testing. Okay. Okay, we have some extra seats over in this area, and you can join our 50-year graduates, but please sit behind them if you cannot find a seat. Welcome to Lebanon High School's 145th commencement. At this point, could you please turn off your cell phones or put them on silent for the program? Reminder that Lebanon High School is a non-smoking campus. Lavatory facilities are located in the lobby area to my right for females, and there are also additional lavatories also to my right outside by the tan lockers in our atrium, and those are for both males and females. On behalf of the class of 2017, they've asked me to make a few announcements before we start tonight's commencement. All students have the right to walk across the stage and hear their name. The families of the students also have the right to hear their child's name. In order for this to happen during this dignified ceremony, we respectfully ask that you hold your applause until all of the students have received their diploma, and I come to the microphone to ask for your help with congratulating the entire class. Please show your appreciation for these students by refraining from calling out names, whistling, or making any loud noises. Please have respect for the seniors and the people around you by following these guidelines. It would be very embarrassing to the senior you are here to see if you are disruptive and are asked to leave. Feel free to take pictures or videotape your child receiving their diploma, but please do not get out of your seat or come down the aisles. We also ask that you please join us for a reception in the cafeteria and atrium after tonight's ceremony. Thank you.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de graduación de la Escuela Superior de Lebanon número 145. Le vamos a pedir que apaguen sus celulares o por favor pónganlos en silencio. Recuérdense que no se puede fumar en ninguna parte de nuestra escuela, adentro ni afuera. Los laboratorios o baños están afuera. De parte de nuestra clase de 2017, que vamos a celebrar esta noche, nos han pedido que yo anuncie algunos anuncios específicos antes de empezar nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Todos los estudiantes esta noche tienen el derecho de caminar, cruzar al frente y escuchar su nombre. Los padres y familiares también tienen el derecho de escuchar los nombres de sus hijos. Para que esto pase durante nuestra ceremonia, le pedimos que aguanten sus aplausos hasta el fin, cuando todos los estudiantes reciban sus diplomas. Yo caminaré hacia el micrófono al señor Giovino. Le pediré a todos que me ayuden a felicitar a todos los estudiantes. Esta es una ceremonia muy importante y decorosa. Los estudiantes recibiendo sus diplomas han trabajado muy fuerte los últimos 4 años. Por favor, respeten a todos los estudiantes y no griten, piten, hagan ruidos o señales. Respeten a todas las familias alrededor de ustedes también. Sería una gran vergüenza al estudiante que han venido a ver esta noche si tenemos que pedirles a algún familiar que se vaya. Se puede tomar fotos y grabar videos de los estudiantes recibiendo sus diplomas, pero por favor no se paren de sus asientos o caminen hacia el frente. Después que terminemos, por favor, acompáñenos en la cafetería para compartir y celebrar sobre los refrescos a la clase de 2017. Muchísimas gracias.
Good evening, and thank you to the school board, the administration and faculty, and our families and friends for sharing this milestone with the class of 2017. I am honored to welcome you to the 145th Annual Lebanon High School Commencement Ceremony. To all of the graduates here tonight, it is hard to believe that our time at LHS has rapidly come to an end. Most of us are thinking that we will no longer see each other quite as often after tonight. That may be true, but let's take a few minutes to celebrate this chapter of our lives, a chapter we experienced together. Some of our peers are people who we've known and created memories with since kindergarten. Some of the others surrounding us are people whom we've met along the way on this crazy journey that has unbelievably come to an end. But no matter how or when we cross paths, we have created years' worth of memories together. Tonight, let us cherish and carry these memories with us no matter where our lives may take us. Throughout the last 4 years, we have all created individual memories that we each will take with us. Our high school journeys have been different in that our experiences have been our own. In a way, we have each created a unique and personal high school story. Our stories represent our individuality and each moment of our time at LHS. Despite that the time we have spent here may have been different from one another, we all share one important thing in common. We are all Cedars, and we have each spent the last 4 years creating our story in the same buildings and hallways as each other. To be a Cedar means to take pride in not only our school, but our community. As we leave here, let us remember our loyalty to the Cedar family and to LHS, where our stories first began. Let us travel back to the beginning of our LHS stories, our freshman year. Our class came into the high school as the first class to experience several new facets of LHS. We were the first class to experience the newly renovated high school for all 4 years. We were also the first class to have the school-issued iPads for all 4 years of high school. Our class also helped to organize and run the annual mini-thon that is now a district-wide event. Additionally, we experienced and participated in one of the largest events the district has ever held. That was the Great Lebanon Community Project, where every school in the district came together at one place. We were all extremely lucky to experience these various events. On a smaller scale, there is so much that has happened in our day-to-day lives since first entering LHS that we will never forget. We will never forget eating our daily lunches somewhere between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. We will never forget the incredible music productions put on by the music department. We will never forget all the times we should have been doing our work, but we chose to watch Netflix instead. But most importantly, we will never forget when the boys basketball team beat Cedar Crest not once, but 2 times this season. As the class of 2017, we have been privileged enough to achieve our accomplishments while watching our peers achieve theirs. When we were just freshmen, the football team made it to the district playoffs for the first time in school history, and the girls basketball team made it to the state playoffs. Our sophomore year, the girls basketball team then won the section and played in the league playoffs. The same year, the competition cheerleaders qualified for the state championship for the first time in school history. Our junior year, the competition cheerleaders qualified for the state championship again and made it to the semifinals round. The boys basketball team also had a great season that year by winning the section and playing in the state playoffs. This year, our senior year, the competition cheerleaders were ranked 5th in the district and qualified for the state championship once again. The boys basketball team had one of their best seasons yet, winning the Section 1 title, playing in both the league and district playoffs, and finishing out the season in the state tournament. These were unforgettable moments. Let us remember these incredible accomplishments for as long as we can. For after we receive our diplomas on this exciting night, we will all go our separate ways. Some will attend college or a technical school, some will enter the military, and others the workforce. Yet that does not mean we have to let go of our memories together. Someone once said, "Good times come and go, but memories last forever." Yes, high school has come and gone. It is over after tonight. But the memories we have created throughout these 4 years, they are not gone. They will stay with us for the rest of our lives. I'm going to leave you with one thing to always remember. Always remember that wherever you may go and whatever you choose to do with your life, Lebanon will always be home and the place where your story began. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2017. I wish you the best of luck. I would now like to introduce this year's valedictorian, Laura Gilbert. Good evening. Welcome to the 145th Annual Commencement. I would like to begin by thanking the members of the school board, the school faculty and administration, and the friends and family of the graduating seniors for their continued support throughout the last 4 years. It is my honor to congratulate the entire class of 2017 for reaching this milestone. We have all had to overcome numerous hurdles in order to reach this moment, and we hung in there when the times were tough. Now that high school is over, we have to venture out and start our lives. And though there will undoubtedly still be obstacles that we will face, we can overcome these adversities just as we did in high school. For the ultimate key in our success will be finding happiness in spite of the struggles we face. As you leave here tonight, it is my wish that each and every one of you find happiness in the life you create. In the next 5, 10, to 50 years from now, it is my sincerest hope that you are all happy and content with the life you are living. For finding happiness should be the ultimate goal in anything you choose to pursue. I mean, why would we pursue a career, a goal, or a relationship if it did not ultimately make us happy? One of the biggest misconceptions that society teaches us is that happiness comes with success and money. We are brought up being told that we need to go to college, find a good career, make money, and have a family. However, what good comes out of these pursuits if we are not happy? It is important for us to pave our own future, whatever that may be, even if it goes against the norms of society. Therefore, the main thing we should focus on as we leave here and embark on our next step is finding happiness. When thinking of that next step, there are likely goals each of us would like to reach. And often, what we think will make us happy is reaching our goals. Yet when we look back, our happiest moments are in the journey, not the destination. We have to make sure we do not become too caught up in trying too hard to reach our goals that we lose sight of the joy in the moments that led us to them. After all, the whole meaning in life is found in the journey. Therefore, we have to make sure we are present in every moment of our lives so we do not miss out on our happiest moments. A couple days ago, I was standing in the atrium, and I couldn't help to reminisce on my own journey throughout these last 4 years. I kept thinking of all the happiness Lebanon High has brought to my life, and all the great moments in which I was present for. For me, happiness was 100% on a math test. It was getting less than 4 hours of sleep, studying for exams, and looking like death the next day, but I knew it was one step closer to reaching my goals. Happiness was showing my Cedar pride at the crazy basketball games and watching our team go to states. Happiness was finally beating Cedar Crest after 7 years. Happiness was waking up to snow and then a tweet from Dr. Bartley saying that school is closed, and then immediately falling back to sleep. Happiness was meeting extraordinary teachers that taught me more than what the curriculum required. I hope all of you can find happiness in graduating from Lebanon like I have, because when we look back over the past 4 years, we should aim to remember nothing but the good times that we had here. We should all move forward and put all the drama and the ex-relationships and all the other problems behind us. We should all decide to leave here tonight with a clean slate. Graduating from high school tonight gives us the opportunity to follow any paths our heart desires. And as I previously stated, we do not have to follow the norms of society. Just do whatever you're passionate about and live your life to the fullest. I am certain that by following our dreams and ambitions, we will find happiness. So if you want to travel the world, travel to every single continent. If you want to become a surgeon, save as many lives as possible. And if you want to work at McDonald's, please make sure the ice cream machine isn't broken. Someone once said, do whatever makes you happy, because in the end, you're the only one who is guaranteed to be there. Finding happiness will not always be an easy journey, but ultimately, you are the only one who has to be content with the life you have lived. High school has taught us many things, whether we like to admit it or not. We have come a long way from being those awkward, immature freshmen that first set foot in these halls. Furthermore, we will take with us all the valuable lessons high school has taught us. It is here where we learn how to deal with diversity and how to collaborate with a wide range of people. Within the monotony of the day-to-day, we learn how to manage our time and maintain decent grades while juggling sports, work, and extracurricular activities. Our time here has also given us important skills and improved how we use technology. We can now take these skills with us as we venture out into the world, for we will now have to face the biggest challenge of all, adulthood. But if we apply what we were taught here at LHS, we will find happiness. For our character is not defined by our environment, but our ability to learn from and persevere through our circumstances in order to find our happiness. So as you leave here tonight, I want you to remember not only to live your life to the fullest, but to surround yourself with great people who help make your happiness a priority. You only get one life. Let's not waste it. Congratulations, class of 2017. Okay, sorry. Our first selection, Light of a Clear Blue Morning, symbolizes that after high school, things may not go as planned. Things might be hard, and it may be a fight, but there will always be a morning. The bad will pass, and the good will come. This selection's soloist is Michaela Acosta. Thank you.
On behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to present our gift to the Lebanon High School of a donation to be used for the new banners to decorate the light poles on our campus.
How am I going to follow that? How about another round of applause for the singing and the gifts? I still have chills. I want to thank you, class of 2017, for your financial contribution to the banners that will decorate the light poles in the parking lots, as well as the streets leading to Lebanon High School. So another round of applause, please, for the class of 2017. At this time, I would like to extend a special welcome to the families and friends who are in attendance tonight to support the class of 2017, including our school board members, central office administration, and all of the district's principals and assistant principals. I would also like to welcome our special guests, the members of the class of 1967 who are seated to my right and to my left on the elevated platform, who are celebrating their 50th class reunion. You've already heard about the co-curricular successes of our seniors, and I have a few more compliments to add. The class of 2017 will be remembered for their academic accomplishments, as they earned the highest achievement scores ever on the 3 Keystone exams. We ask every class to try and exceed the class before them, so we can continue to raise the academic expectation level of our high school. This senior class not only did just that, but they also surpassed every class before them with their performance on the Keystone exams. Another interesting academic fact for this class is that 3 of the members of the senior class are going to graduate a year earlier than expected. I am proud to announce that on Wednesday, almost half of the members of this class earned at least one award or part of the $175,000 in scholarships that were given out at our senior awards program. To the class of 2017, the theme that you have chosen is Aim High, but Never Forget Your Roots. Your aim has been pretty good so far, as you have raised the academic bar for the classes behind you. I hope you get used to being great forward you to continue this trend of the future Cedars of Lebanon High. On behalf of the entire Lebanon High School administration and faculty, I would like to thank the class of 2017 for 4 great years and wish all of you the best of luck. Thank you. I would like to introduce Mr. Tom Schaefer, Vice President of the Lebanon School District Board of Directors.
Good evening. Before I address the graduating class of 2017, I would like to take a minute to speak to you about Lebanon School District's retiring superintendent and my good friend, Dr. Mary Ann Bartley. I first met Dr. Bartley in 2002 when I was first elected to the Board of Directors, and she was appointed our new superintendent of the Lebanon School District. It was challenging times for the school district as the school buildings were all in need of restoration and the fund balance of our budget was in a deficit. She knew what was in store for her first 5-year contract, but took the challenge with high energy and a great attitude. Dr. Bartley was a visionary and immersed herself into the Lebanon community and made great friends with the business leaders and our local and state legislators. Those connections and that attitude allowed her to bring the Lebanon School District to solid ground for the future, with all of our buildings either renovated or going to be, and our fund balance being very healthy. Along the way, she started many initiatives, including hybrid learning in our classrooms, dual enrollment programs with 2 universities, allowing all of our high school and middle school students to have iPads for online learning, and the Lebanon Virtual Academy, our own cyber school. Through these endeavors, our student body has been enriched and has prospered. We will all miss Dr. Bartley as she goes on to the next phase in her life, but want to wish her the best of luck and say thank you very much for all that you've done for our school district, and you will always be thought of as one of the great superintendents of the Lebanon School District. Good luck, Dr. Bartley. Now, on behalf of the Lebanon School District Board of Directors, I would like to welcome the parents and students here tonight from the graduating class of 2017 and the class of 1967 celebrating their 50th anniversary. Let's give them a round of applause. "1967 was a good year to be a student going to school in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. They had good times going to the Key Drive-In on weekends to catch an outdoor movie, and then on to the Dixie Drive-In restaurant to socialize with their friends, driving their muscle cars and Mustang convertibles eastbound on Walnut Street from 12th Street to 8th Avenue, and then westbound on Cumberland Street back to 12th Street. It was known as the Loop. Music on the radio was either Frankie Valli singing Can't Take My Eyes Off of You or Sam and Dave singing Soul Man. They might have gone to the South 6th Street playground dances with Henry and Al as DJs, or to one of many dances going on around town. Or they headed out of town to see the Jordan Brothers at Willow Lake and Schuylkill Haven. All in all, it was a good time to be carefree and a student. It is my distinct privilege to be here in front of you tonight and to congratulate the seniors who are about to enter the next phase of their lives, whether it is furthering your education, enlisting in the armed forces, or entering the workforce. Lebanon School District is steeped in tradition, and we will continue to send the best and brightest students such as yourselves out into the world. I'm proud to be part of 3 generations of Lebanon School District graduates. My father was valedictorian of the class of 1934 here at LHS. My 2 brothers and I were graduates of the classes of 1969, 1971, 1975, and my twin sons were graduates of the class of 2007. The Lebanon School District gave us all a well-rounded education and allowed us to enter college and the workforce with a greater understanding of the world and how to navigate it. My father made his living in business here in Lebanon and taught my brothers and me about the importance of giving back to the community that gave my family a good and prosperous life. He talked about doing community service so that future residents of Lebanon could prosper as much as we did. That is why I serve you today in my 15th year on the Lebanon School Board. My message to the young men and women sitting here before me about to go into the next phases of their lives is to remember to give back to your communities no matter where that is, and to always have time to volunteer so that the places you end up in are better off after you leave than when you arrived. Never forget your roots as a Lebanon Cedar, and always be proud to carry the title of Lebanon High School alumnus. Thank you so much, and best of luck to the graduating class of 2017. It is now my privilege and honor to introduce you to our distinguished Lebanon School District Superintendent, Dr. Mary Ann Bartley.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome, families, friends, our staff, members of the class of 1967, and their guests. and of course the Lebanon High School class of 2017. I would like to acknowledge several members of the class of 67 who have a special connection to the class of 2017. So please stand when I call your names. And the first one is the godmother of our graduate, Christina Riddle, and that would be Barbara Arnold. So if Barbara and Christina could stand, we'd like to acknowledge you. There she is. Oh, I don't know if you can see each other. Come on up. Come on. Okay. We also have someone here who is very special to Katie Bartle. And Katie, if you could stand. And her uncle, her great uncle, Scott Bartle, is a member of the class of 1967. And I believe we have the grandfather of Elena Beamisdorfer here. That would be Thomas Beamisdorfer from the class of 1967. And Elena. I love to highlight that. I love to highlight the connections, the circle of a class of 50 years prior, still connected to the current graduating class. And every year I've been doing this for the past 15 years, we've had connections, and that's pretty amazing to me, and I think it's very special. We're fortunate to have such a proud history, dating back to the mid-1800s. And as Cedars, we share a common bond because we're part of one of the oldest school districts in the state. Our graduates have made outstanding contributions to the community and our world over the years, and we have many distinguished alumni. Class of 2017, you will soon be part of the legacy of Lebanon High School. I know that you will definitely be making a positive impact wherever life takes you. Whether you stay here or travel afar, you can rely on the strong foundation of good moral character and academics that your teachers and your families have instilled in you. You have a lot to offer, and I know that because I've seen your compassion for others, your commitment to finishing what you've started, and your expertise in many areas, including scholastic and arts accomplishments and physical accomplishments demonstrated through our many sports teams, as we already heard about through Katie. And we certainly have had a terrific year. I have to say that when I listened to the song 10 minutes ago, it really touched me deep in my heart. And I just want to thank the seniors, and I want to thank everyone that had a part in that. Maggie as a junior, I believe, and Mr. Namoli, of course. The music in Lebanon has been so special, and I think it is extraordinary, and it does not stop, and that's a proud tradition that we've handed off from one generation to the next. I know that it will stay alive as long as we're here. I just know it. It's just amazing. So I would like to thank you for the gift of music that you brought to us tonight. Class of 2017, the world will be a better place because you are in it as long as you take responsibility for your future. As you move forward, striving to achieve your dreams, my advice to you is to work hard, but always enjoy the time you have. Love your family and your friends. Don't forget that the little things sometimes matter the most, such as calling mom, remembering a friend's birthday, and voting in elections regularly. Stay honest, be truthful, and remember that your actions and your words really do matter. I want to add that this year has been extra special to me, obviously because it's my final year as superintendent. At the beginning of the year, your class was a great help to me. You got on board with the Great Lebanon Community Project, and that was such a big deal and such a big undertaking. Many of you helped with the project over the course of the year, not just at the beginning, but followed through with things like the Quiddy cleanup and different types of activities, or helping write or illustrate parts of the book. You set a good example for the younger students, especially those at the elementary level. And I know that because I've heard that from the children I've worked with over the course of the year as I traveled from school to school. They were all excited about the adventures of Freddie the Fish. And I want to finish my comments tonight by reading, and this might sound a little childish, and I know it is a little bit childish, but I can't help it. You're still under our K-12 jurisdiction for a few more minutes. So I am going to read the closing poem from the book. And as I said, you might think it's childish, but if you listen carefully, I think you can find an idea or two that might inspire you to take action. So here I go. We've written the adventures of Freddie the Fish, and in conclusion, I have one wish, that everyone who reads this tale realizes that we will not fail. Within the world, our little town can make an impact, we have found. Taking care of every creature, what we do here affects the future. Butterfly, fish, turtle, or bird, they cannot make their voices heard, but we can lend a helping hand and we can make our city grand. Paint a mural, write a story, pick up trash. While there's no glory, you're truly doing something good, and you'll earn respect, it's understood. Be empowered, lead the way. While you may be small, I'm here to say, your actions matter in our time. And now I will conclude this rhyme. Let's make our city among the best. Keep on striving, do not rest. We'll make the change we want to see, and that can be our legacy. Thank you, class of 2017. And all the best to each and every one of you. You'll always hold a special place in my heart. I now have the distinct honor of presenting the first diploma. And I will be presenting it to our class president, Madison Hartman.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Bartley. Good evening. I'm honored to be receiving this first diploma. This document is a testament to not only our success and accomplishments, but also our differences. Throughout the past few years, each and every one of us had differing obstacles that we've had to overcome to reach this moment. I would like to thank our teachers from the elementary schools to the high school, as well as our principals, coaches, and parents. Your support is the reason we are here today. To my fellow classmates, thank you for the friendship and memories throughout the years. We may have had our differences, however, those differences have not hurt us, but strengthened our character and prepared us for what's ahead. In just a few months, we will all be going our separate ways, whether it's to college, the workforce, or the military. Good luck to everyone in their future endeavors. Someone once said, "Our lives are before us, the past is behind us, but our memories are forever with us." We will no longer walk the halls of LHS each day. We will no longer be able to watch sporting events as LHS students. We have now entered the great mass of LHS alumni. So as you proudly accept your well-deserved diploma, reflect on the memories we made here fondly and carry them with you as you achieve your dreams. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2017.
Before we begin with the roll call, I would like to make a special presentation on behalf of the class of 2017. Could you please raise the lights so we can see in the area in the front? Antonio Hernandez was one of their classmates who was killed by a train on the way to school in March of 2015. The class of 2017 would like to present a diploma with his name on it in memory of their classmate. One of his relatives is a member of the class of 2017. We would like to ask Taraya Rozier to come down from the stage to hand Antonio's diploma to his mother, Frances Valentine, and her family. You may be seated.
Jalissa Carrero.
Andy Beltrán García.
Janelise Rodriguez.
Miguel Ángel Velázquez Corona.
Analeshka Banabi Velasquez. Maria Osario.
Elvis Plasencia Díaz.
Paola Jeneth Morales.
Wilfredo Rojina.
Joining Feliciano.
Juan Morales Soto.
Angelis Santiago Rojas.
Omar Torres Feliciano.
Kayla Patchke.
Isaiah Stephen Blauk.
Wanda Moran Otero.
Elijah Thomas Blauk.
Kirsten Messner.
Randy Blanco.
Kinesia Matos Silva.
Shamel Baker.
Tanisha Lopez.
Jalil Pfeiffer.
Noemi Estelle Echeverria.
Andres Perez.
Corellis Colon Rodriguez.
Joshua Monell.
Amanda Leanne Border.
Hervey Medina.
Michelle Morales Pena.
Manuel Roquez Frias.
Tiana Lee Cordero.
Noah James Johnson.
Marissa Capretti.
Letnad Jimenez Velasquez.
Alina Beamersturfer.
Mustafa El Habashi.
Emily Fake.
Jason Dunlap.
Elizabeth Wise.
Christian De Nicola.
Ashley Veloria Ramirez.
Philip Deal.
Gabriela Rodriguez.
James Dent.
Daliani Rodriguez.
Timothy Colon.
Flordelisa Robles.
Angel Lewis Borges.
Michaela Vicente.
Keith Rhodes.
Marcela Velasquez Reynel.
Alexander Pete.
Genesis Santiago.
Trent James Morris.
Nelare Melise Rivera.
Jomalier Lasalle.
Vanessa Rivas Garcia.
Noah William Milgate Jones.
Kaylee Pagan.
Donald Dupree Jr.
Gabriela Mejia.
Timothy Scott Spangler III.
Kiara Laureano.
Marcos Roques Frias.
Nitsameri Jimenez Guzman.
Christian Ortiz.
Shanice Marie Del Rio.
Trent Ryan Kunert.
Jacqueline Checo Mercado.
Brody Raymond.
Mackenzie Ray Brightbill.
Anthony Ramos Zayez.
Rachel Asensio Hernandez.
Isam Matuk.
Rain Michael Spangler.
Philip Hillesheim.
Marie Angeli Vega Martinez.
Taylor Ryan Garman.
Desire Rodriguez.
Miguel Escobar Sanchez.
Cheyenne Rose Reichard.
Kevin Coward.
Rosa Jimenez Pena.
Jessamel Cordona Quintana.
Amber Nicole Graff.
Chase Testerman.
Angelina Delia Garcia.
Joel Rosario.
Corellis Enid Cruz Velasquez.
Luis J. Rivera Rivera.
Emily Smiley.
Cameron Schock.
Bonita Schwartz.
Jesus Rios Sanchez.
Lynn Ryland.
Mitchell Nunez.
Jessica C. Reeves.
Trevor Armpriester.
Keisha Padilla.
Zachary Collins.
Salma Mustafa.
Dante Isaiah Vargas.
Ana Mata Baez.
Jordan Spanenberg.
Caitlin Landis.
Melshawn Joseph Scott.
Tabitha Klingler.
Gabrielle Danielle Santiago.
Aslyn Hain.
Mohammed Rosa.
Kiana Marie Cotto.
Michael Christian Rodriguez.
Kelsey Travis.
Elijah Gabriel Spears.
Angelis Toribio Jimenez.
Josh Santos Rodriguez.
Liz Sanchez Pena.
Misael Roques Frias.
Rosalise Rivera.
Joseph Rivera Núñez.
Felicia Rios.
Richard Joshua Moy.
Mirialise Negron.
Raymond Paul Martin.
Rana Harby.
Cody Robert Kissinger.
Alexis Mackenzie Brown.
Kenner Jimenez.
Victoria Maltez.
Christopher Paul Hauser.
Juliciana Maria Bracero.
Axel André Cabezas Romero.
Joangeli Amador Pinero.
Jeremiah Elias Agosto.
Charlene Yambo Gonzalez.
Ismael Vargas Ramos.
Alexandra Lee Rivera Garcia.
Sadriel Felix Pereira.
Madison Quinn Lyons.
Dakota William Morey.
Haiti Jimenez.
Eugenio Marte Guzmán.
Natalie Figueroa.
Julio César Liriano Sena.
Sadie Eisenhower.
Julian Robert M.
Yasli Duran Cabrera.
Jorge Garcia.
Janita R. Baker Mayo.
Sam Bunn.
Noralise Ibel Anton Georgie.
Sammy Lee Blair.
Cameron Virginia May Scheimer.
Tyler Bolden.
Elizabeth Guzman.
Aaron Woodhouse.
Dajibeth Vasquez Firpo.
Christopher Turner.
Isanex Urbina.
Xavier Corvin Tillery.
Shakira Cruz Sanchez.
Austin Nafsinger.
Casey Schultes.
Ambrose Pauhil Bouchard.
Brawley Layer.
Kareem Hossam Aga.
What's he doing? Janessa Nichelle May Biddle.
Shaquel Samuel Ortiz.
Skylar Heist.
Dylan Wolfling.
Rachel Perez.
Sebastian Sierra.
Diamond Ramos.
Jarrett Ryan Labar.
Jalen Juliet Purvis.
Darren Click.
Ariana Ordalaza.
Marcus D. Cuevas.
Madeline Rose Kreiser.
Patrick Bray.
Jahaira Estrada Vasquez.
Daryl James Werney.
Irma Lucia Valdez.
Alexander Weber.
Zahedi Rivera Merihido.
Brandon Smith.
Charisse Ortiz Pichardo.
Robert Bruger.
Lucilla Yordi.
Jeremy Perez.
Alasia Herder.
Khalid Washington.
Johanna Taveras Ramirez.
Cameron Noah Gooden. Nate Remlinger. Luis Mojica.
JC Seltzer.
José Avilés.
Molly Gable.
Adriel Piñero.
Christina Riddle.
Liam McGuire.
Jade Bracero.
Brandon Abel Velez.
Michaela Imadai Acosta Morales.
Matthew Ryan Plummer.
Vivica Newkirk.
Xavier Morales.
Taraya Monique Rozier.
Eliezer Javes García Montoya.
Angelis Milagros Rohina Francis Cheney.
Cameron Etzweiler.
Megan Deck.
Blaine White.
Brooke Elizabeth Wagner.
Paul Hagee.
Breeze Lacey Albright. Kelly Marie Cooper. Shirley Shower. Madison Hartman. Caitlin Roth. Laura Gilbert. Caitlin Rose Bartle.
Could you please join me in a round of applause for the class of 2007? The following piece is a special dedication to the class of 2017. please rise? Gentlemen, take off your caps for the singing of the Lebanon High School alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduated class of 2017.